Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to cover the Pokemon Holiday Advent Calendars, and we are going to start with the 2025 edition that came out from Costco, which is bundled with the extra Pokeball tin. That's not always the case, but I happen to pick this one. The reason why is that I'm going to be giving that Pokeball tin away once this video reaches 100 likes. So make sure to leave a comment so I know who to at for the prize. More details on that later in the video, but that's the baseline right now that I need to share with you. I am going to go week by week unboxing each year's holiday calendar until we get to the OG box from 2022. It'll be a fun little adventure as we find out which year had the best goodies and which gift set will bring the most holiday cheer. Take a quick little glimpse of all that's to come from each box and let's get started. So as I said earlier, I'm going to be giving away this Pokeball once the video reaches 100 likes, and all you have to do to be eligible to win it is leave a comment, and once this video hits a milestone, I'll select a random commenter to win it. I prefer US region because it's easiest for me, but if you're out of the region, I can connect with you and give you something of equal value, or if you really want, I can still ship you the Pokeball. Although I don't know if it's going to be worth the international shipping. Also, please do excuse the tripod legs that might show up from time to time on the left hand side. I'm still getting a hang of my filming configuration and setup, so bear with me. Okay, let's get this thing unwrapped, unboxed, and start the holiday fun. Day 1, we yield a holiday stamped Articuno. It would have been beautiful if not for being so bent out of shape, which is actually expected because these holiday stamp promos are some of the hardest to get in PSA 10 because of the way they're wrapped and packaged, and it seems to be true. As you can see, case in point. Okay, day 2, and it is our first full booster pack, and it is none other than the forgotten child of 2025 releases, Journey Together. Okay, we move on to day 3, and we've gotten our second promo, which is the Delibird Holiday Stamped promo, and it's coming out real curvy. Alright, we move on to the 4th day, where we get our second full booster pack, and it's Temporal Forces, one of my favorites. It has my personal chase of the Ghastly. Moving on to day 5, looks like they're coming in hot with these full-size booster packs. We got another Journey Together. And on the 6th day, we get some Stickerinos. Okay, it's officially been the first week, and we ended with a Paradox Rift booster pack. On the 8th day, we yield the Journey Together Fun Pack, the first of many to come. And we get to unearth a beautiful Grabominable, and the Holiday Snowflake Snap just adds onto this perfectly. I think if I could get a PSA 10 for a holiday promo, it would be this. This is probably going to be my most favorite promo. Looks like we're going to follow up that amazing promo with a Journey Together Fun Pack. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like we're destined for greatness with a Destined Rivals Fun Pack. And on the 12th day, we are gifted the full Destined Rivals booster, which surely has that Mewtwo in it. The day before the fortnight, and we land the second set of stickers. And hold up, I didn't realize it folds out the 3 pages of stickers. Time to go back and review what we missed out on the first set. I think what we see on the stickers are actually what we get in the promos. So, we'll have to see. I'm just making that assumption based on the fact that we already got the Articuno and Delibird promos. So 2 weeks in, we would have gotten another Destined Rivals Fun Pack. And on the 15th day, we would have gotten a holiday stamped Pikachu, which honestly kind of feels like it's just in here because of popularity. This particular card, especially with this artwork, doesn't really scream winter holiday to me, but I'll take any Pikachu I can get. Alright, day 16, we get our first coin, and it's an Alchemy. Okay, day 17, we get another promo. It's a stamped Eevee that honestly invokes the same feeling as a Pikachu. It's a crowd pleaser, but not really in theme. It's day 18 and officially 1 week away from the big day. And I'm just gonna tear this sled up a bit to try to pull this promo out with minimal damage. And would you look at that, it's one of my favorite full arts from Paradox Rift. This time around, not only is it in theme, but the holiday stamp really helps elevate the greatness of this card. It's definitely a top contender along with the Crabominable. Wow, that's hard to say. Another day, another promo. This time it's Cryogano, and the holiday stamp actually promotes it pretty well too, and it's in theme, so they're doing better with the promos. T-5 more days before the big day, and we unbox another Journey Together fun pack. Okay, officially at the 3-week mark, and we get a Destined Rivals fun pack. On the 22nd day, we would have gotten a Pikachu coin, which honestly, kind of deflating, getting so close to the big day. It's day 23, 2 more days, and we get a nice teaser with Destined Rivals booster pack. Okay, it's day 24, it would be Christmas Eve, and it would be the Glaceon EX that we unboxed. And honestly, with it being so close to the big day, I would have preferred the Vanilla-ish or Crabominable promos instead, because I think they are way cooler and way better. Also, don't forget to pause to steal that code. We finally made it. It's day 25, and we land a Destined Rivals fun pack. Okay, now we know all the contents, which we actually kind of already knew because they tell you what's inside on the holiday box cover. We can move on to opening the booster packs, but now we know what we would have got on each day and how the promos are packaged. So I would have thought you start the advent calendar by matching the advent day number and the first day of December. So December 1st, we open slot number 1 and so on. However, it feels like with the full booster packs being mostly in the first 7 days, that we should have started the calendar as more of a countdown than a 1-for-1 matchup of day and advent slot number. Going in the order that I did, I felt like the stronger prizes were actually in the earlier days. Days 1 through 7 already contained 4 full booster packs, and if we were to reverse the order where you start December 1st with day 25 on the advent calendar, that means we'd end up the final 7 days with full booster packs instead of the way we did, ending it with snatching just fun packs. Let me know in the comments if you think there's a quote-unquote right way to open an advent calendar, and knowing what you know now, which order would you have chosen to maximize the hype? Also, in my opinion, as far as the promos go, I think the Vanilla-ish and the Crabominable promos are the best in the box. So it's kind of sad and deflating to me that whether you start with day 1 or day 25 on actual Christmas Day or the final day of the advent calendar, you'd end up with an Articuno or the Destined Rivals fun pack. My preference would be you want to build up to something big, and to give people the option you can have days 1 to 7 or the days 18 to 25 be the full packs and awesome promos, while the middle of the advent calendar is just stickers, coins, or lesser promos like the Pikachu or Eevee, which is my personal opinion. You might think differently. And the fun packs. You know, that way you ensure that people always get a nice pick-me-up right off the bat, and you end strong as well. And definitely make the Vanilla-ish or the Crabominable the first or last promos you open up, and make sure day 1 and day 25 are full booster packs. Also, believe it or not, this is my first time getting to open Destined Rivals all year long because I never found any at MSRP, and I don't want to cave and order on inflated prices. It's actually been really fun, even if I haven't gotten a chase card yet. Still crossing my fingers for a Mewtwo. But the Growlithe, for example, in that last fun pack was really amazing for a common artwork. I was lucky enough to get a tin with Journey Together mid-year, but I haven't opened any of it since, so it's also been a kick to see some of the new artwork. I do think Journey Together is the Kevin McAllister of the releases this year, and in case you're too young or you haven't seen it, it's a reference to Home Alone. Kid gets left behind from his family vacation. And I feel like that fits Journey Together perfectly. Mainly because there's been so many big sets that were released this year, such as Prismatic Evolutions, that started the whole English God Packs, Destined Rivals hype, and the coveted Mewtwo, Mega Evolutions, and now Phantasmal Flames. And yes, I'd say Black Bolt and White Flare was up there, but it's kind of the runner-up in terms of forgotten sets for this year, right after Journey Together. Only because I feel like it's not as desirable as the other sets that I said earlier. Better than Journey Together, but it was just unfortunate to be smushed between the release of Destined Rivals and Mega Evolutions. So anyways, I think that's enough yapping for my unsuccessful hunt for product this whole year. It's been a year played with scalping, probably at an all-time high. It started a little bit in 2024, and then this year, 2025, it was just absolute full force. You couldn't find anything in Pokemon Center. You couldn't find anything in your local retail stores unless you got really lucky. And even for this one, I had to buy it on TCG Player for an inflated price. I had no chance of ordering it from Costco. I had no chance of getting the regular one without the Pokeball tin from anywhere at retail price. So, it is what it is, but hopefully it gets better next year. So how do you feel about the holiday calendar? Does it seem like a fair price for what you're getting out of it, or is the thrill of having a daily opening enough to justify the price? My personal take, aside from the comments I made earlier about the order of the goodies, this is definitely worth it as long as you can withhold the urge to dip into the next day. Nothing beats having something to unbox every day and the hidden potential of a chase card pull. Next week, I'll cover the 2024 holiday advent calendar and continue onwards from there until we get to the one that started all back in 2022. There'll be a giveaway attached to that video as well as every other holiday advent calendar video for this month. So make sure to tune in. I mean, you might not win the prize on time, but hey, getting a chance to win anything for free is worth it, I would say. So that being said, I'm still new to this content creation game, so any and all feedback is much appreciated. And thanks for watching and supporting me. Happy holidays and see you next week.